So actually this very space is the first gallery that I ever really did a major installation of any kind. It was essentially my first show in 2005. And it was really like just life-changingly epic. And so, you know, and I've worked with Jeffrey and I've worked with Deitch Projects and Deitch Gallery at these kind of turning point moments of my life, like multiple times. So there was the big first installation at this gallery. There was the rafts that came down the Hudson, you know, and then there's this project, which is another kind of turning point. And, you know, Jeffrey's really amazing at seeing those turning points and being like, let's do something with this. Like, let's let this blossom. So that's kind of what this moment is. This is the core of the show, and I've been, over the last 2 years, I've been teaching myself stop motion animation and a little bit of film stuff, and sort of just like basically taking the language of drawing and sculptures that I've been building over the last very many years and kind of adapting it to include time. And so they're pretty experimental and abstract. Some of them have little narratives that kind of develop within them, but at the moment it's just kind of a sequence of abstract narratives that kind of layer on each other. As I was saying, it's kind of, it centers around the animation and film, so it's about 2 years of these kind of abstract pieces, and then everything else that's in this part of the show is either directly or indirectly related to that. So like this wall of drawings are all drawings which became, you know, they started as these large scale drawings that you see, but then I kind of shrunk them down and built them into characters that would become part of the animation. Same with this. This is a sculpture that is part of the animation. This is an installation where I'm taking essentially like my animating studio and resetting it up in the gallery. And then in this room is portraiture, which is, you know, the portraits are kind of have been the core of my work for many years, and so this is just kind of my process of drawing and creating portraits, and then some of those portraits go on to have a life within the films. You know, I would say like making the animation, it's like a very quiet and reflective process. Like you really have to kind of go in, kind of a way to just let the sort of like purely imaginative part of my mind just like have a little space to run around, you know? And so I think the kind of drawing the intimate portraits of friends, kind of just getting into moments of letting people kind of express their, you know, intimacy and sexuality and just like a little more relaxed. I mean, then it was wild. I don't even know. I just was like, it was so exciting to be here, and I just felt like everything was happening all at once. It was incredible. So I definitely wasn't even thinking about the future at that exact moment. But then when I think about all the things that I did after that, you know, all the different kinds of projects and, you know, going on the rafts or like working with communities after disaster or like any of the really intense kind of like deep-rooted projects I took on, I definitely didn't see those coming.